Hey guys, welcome back to Comfycozyup, or welcome to Comfycozyup if you're new here. So we're gonna start this video with life lately. That's the title because there's a lot's been going on. So for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you know a lot of what's been going on because I was sharing the old saga on my stories. So if you're not following my Instagram, follow me there. You get to, see things as they happen. Because it's much easier to just jump on my stories and vent or laugh or smile or cry, the whole shebang. So the last full-length video I did wasn't that long, but it was on October 1st. I was excited because it's celebrating my 6 years of daily journaling. And I was absolutely looking forward to October. I had all these plans and all these things that I was, ready to do and was so excited about. And that was short-lived because on October 2nd, early in the morning, I got up to finish my birthday dress. I've been working on my birthday dress. Again, I shared a lot of that detail on my stories. I like sharing my progress every day. And I was working on the dress, putting the bodice together, and I literally tried the dress on and was ready to post me trying the dress on as I am working on it. And I got a message from my mother that my stepfather had passed. So this was 7-something in the morning. This was not shocking for the most part because he was not well. He was sick for about 3 years, and I would say the last 2 months I've never seen him in this kind of condition. I've never seen him very hallucinating and struggling to explain himself, and a few times where I'm trying to help him and he couldn't tell me what he wanted. I knew then that there's no way he will be surviving in this kind of condition for long. But it was my birthday week, and the part of me was just like, my loved one seems to always want to go during the holiday or something. I never enjoy Thanksgiving anymore. Black Friday to me will always be a dark day because my friend passed away while I was on the phone with her, had a brain aneurysm, just blood clot traveling up, and that was it. And she passed out while I was on the phone with her, and the last thing she said was, "Somebody help me." I've never enjoyed Thanksgiving since. I've been a person where I have to be around people, I have to be busy, I have to be occupying my mind during the holiday because of that. So that's one incident. Then Christmas. I was doing Vlogmas June 2023, and I didn't say anything. I kept it in. I think I was numb. I think I was going through the motion because I didn't cry. It took me about a good almost 10 days before the tears really came, and then it wouldn't stop. So I now associate Christmas with my father passing away. So now it's like my birthday, and now I have to associate my stepfather passing away. So I was so angry. I was so angry, like, I was angry. And the rage took over. And then the quiet took over. And then the sadness took over because I've never seen my mother this sad in my entire life. And to look at her, you see the pain, and you can't do nothing about it. And then, for those older siblings can relate. When you're the older one, you don't get to be emotional because you're trying to be strong for everybody else. And that's the state I was in, and planning a funeral, which I've never done, to be completely involved, to completely be involved in the decision making, to do things because my mom is not capable of, making that kind of decision because of how emotional she was. I've never experienced that, and I had to go through that. And on top of that, I wasn't home. I'm in the city with my mom. I don't have my sewing machine. I don't have things that can distract me and keep me going. And it was just like too much. It was a lot. I slept. I did a whole lot of sleeping in the last 2 weeks. A whole lot of sleeping because it was just more like, let me go to bed. let me go to bed. And that's how I felt. Now, he died on my niece's birthday, so we couldn't tell her. My nephew's birthday was the following day. So we just kind of like shed that from them because, again, you know, you just want them to have a good birthday and not realizing what's happening. So that was sad. And then that Saturday, which was the 4th, I already had tickets to go to the Book of Mormon. And that was a fun day. I was able to laugh. I enjoyed that play. If you have not seen it, go see it. I did a shorts of me wearing the blazer that I made and just giving you a highlight. And I was with my friend who is still mourning the loss of her mom who passed away back in March. The sadness of 2025 is just everywhere around me. But it was nice. I was more thinking about her having a good time. That's just how much of me being the older sibling kind of personality that it was just a joy seeing her happy in terms of us laughing. And then the following day they had Antic, which is a street festival they have in Brooklyn where they shut down Atlantic Avenue. And it was long because we didn't even walk the whole thing. And it was just, I was there with my godson, I was there with my friend and, you know, her kids. And that was nice just to be walking around and be distracted. And, you know, and then I saw my family after that and they were out eating dinner, which I didn't stay for because I had, you know, so much that I was doing. And then it just went downhill after that. My birthday was probably the saddest birthday I've ever experienced in my life. And I went, my mom got me cake. And when I got the cake fell apart. Literally the cake slid. And I was just looking at the cake like, yeah. All right, the video stopped. So, all right, yeah, my cake slid. And I was like, yep, this cake is looking like how I'm feeling right now. That's the emotional situation. The restaurant I want to go to, we got there, me and my mom, and the padlock was on the restaurant. I'm like, I can't even go to the restaurant I want. I didn't even know the restaurant was closed because I Googled and it was saying it's still open. So we ended up at this Thai restaurant, which I shared the food. It was like seafood. I can't even tell you what it tastes like. I know I ate it all. It had to be good, but I can't even remember because I was like, wanted the day to be over. I was just like, just because it was just such a sad moment. My mom was there, but she wasn't there. It was not the same mom. It's just her energy. I'm looking at her and I'm just like, yeah, this needs to over. So we went down to the pier. I just snapped 2 pictures so you can see me in the dress that I made. One of the dress. I didn't even get to wear my second dress. I had another event I wanted to do and just never did it because it's just, yeah. So my friends have been very supportive. You know, everybody is still trying to plan something with me, the redo of my birthday and all of that, and they have been amazing. So I'm back home and I almost shaved my head, guys. I always wonder how people can just lose it and shave their head, and that's the state I was in. I sat in the mirror now with the daggone scissors. I think the only reason why I didn't because I was freezing. I got in the house and the house was super cold. And I was like, yeah, the temperature now, I got to turn the heat on because it was like 40-something degrees. And I was like, I still feel like shaving my head. I'm not even going to lie to you. But that's the state I was in. And I was like, yep. So what I did, I came upstairs and I revamped this entire area. So I put my desk back over here. I undid, like when I said I undid, I took out all the screw out of the L desk that I put my sewing machine on, and I rearranged it to the other end. So the L is now facing the other end. So this area surprisingly looks roomier than before, and I like the layout. I'm near the window, and it's still have this new setup in the back, and I think this is a nice area for me to record videos now. I still gonna be using the other area, but you know, it's just nice to have a fresh background. But it's, I think more so I like change. I am a change person. I just love change. And before I did that, what am I saying? The day before I went to the Met Gala, I was just like, you know what, I really want to see this. I've been putting it off because I wanted to do it that weekend. And so I got dressed and I wore that jacket that I made, that African print jacket, and I went, and it was fantastic. So I will put a mini video here. You guys can get to watch my experience at the Met Gala. So today I am heading to the Met Museum because Superfly, Black Dandy, I think the exhibit ends on the 26th of October. So it's either now or never. So I'm here by myself. My friend was supposed to come with me, and then he got lazy because I wanted to do it super early. It's almost 11. It's not quite 11. But I wanted to get it over with so I can enjoy the rest of the day. Plus I'm hoping it's not crowded because I'm early. So here we go. Came early on a weekday because there was no line. So I'm here. I'm excited. Guys, so that is it for me. Was it worth it? Absolutely. I love every bit of it. I think my cheeks are hurting from smiling. I love that the craftsmanship, the art, it's really art. And just to see the different kind of blazers and the techniques up close, because even though some of them were up top, you really can see it. You really can see how to stitch it. I took pictures of some blazers that I like because it had snaps and not buttons. And I don't see a lot of well done blazers with snaps. So that was actually pretty cool. What else? I love that they had shoes on the mannequins, and the shoes represent the time. I mean, the hot steppers, they were stepping. Love the videos. They had videos in it of different time, different movie scene and what they were wearing. A lot of history on it, meaning like who the original designer, who the stylist would have been. I love when I saw the Caribbean designers. You got Jamaica, Cayman, Haiti, and Trinidad was represented very well. So those were like a really treat to see that what we contribute to the designing area. So I think if you like really into tailoring, you will love this, because it's a heavy emphasis on tailoring. And as somebody who knows how to make a jacket now, knows how to make a suit now, it just gave me some creative idea. And I haven't sewed in about 10 days, and it just feels weird being here because I want to be home with my sewing machine. But I love it. I love the history. Again, I love the reference to authors. They use quotes from different authors for each of the exhibit. You know, Zora Neale Hurt's the big influence on just the language and how things were described. I thought that was like very interesting that was added, but also very perfect for what the theme of the exhibit was. So it's only good until I think the 26th of October. So I mean, this will be out before that. So if you have time, definitely worth seeing. It took me a little bit, like an hour and 15, because I literally read everything that was on the wall. I was taking pictures, I was recording, I was looking at everything. I was looking at detail of stuff. But I think the average person who are not into sewing might literally can do this in less than an hour. It's not overpowering, but I came at a very good time because there was no traffic. There's not a lot of people, the crowd, but when I was leaving, the crowd was coming. The crowd was coming. So you definitely want to pick a time where there's not a lot of people, because it is small. And it's kind of like a circle you're going around in. And I think if you have too many people, you may not be able to read or pay attention to certain details that you want to enjoy when you see an exhibit like this. So I am headed out. I'm going to meet my mother and see you in the next one. All right, guys. So then afterwards that day, I just came back and I packed. And again, when I came back, I did the whole rearranging. And then I missed my sewing machine. Then I started sewing a jacket immediately, a quilted jacket immediately, because I just wanted to do something, and I wanted to do something that I know I love. I love sewing, I love craft, and it was just so good to be able to come home and just do something that I know will make me happy, even if it's just for 5 minutes. I just need to do something to get me out of this funk I was in. So that's pretty much the gist of this video. It's sad, but you know, let's get onto some goodies. Now, I wanted to do a book haul of what I picked up at Brooklyn Book Festival. That didn't happen because all of this. So here are some of the books. I also got a stack of books sent to me. So I believe usually around this time of year for the last 4 years, so maybe this is year 5, I get a lot of books sent to me that are debut novels and like by Black authors, and I review them. That's much I'm going to give you about that. I'm also going to tell you what I'm reading. So basically, let's start with the haul stuff, and then I'll go into what I'm currently reading and what I've finished, and then some birthday stuff, because I didn't get any birthday gift until I got back. And there's some other ones that's going to come later that when I get my hands on them, I'll talk about it. So, all right, we got Coconut Paradise, and this is a Haitian author. So this was at the Brooklyn Book Festival. If you watch the video, you saw she's talking about the video. So yeah, I got Trinidad Noir, and I've read Kingston, and I've read Haiti. Yes. And so I was excited to get the you know, the Trinidad one. I wanted other Caribbean one, but I didn't have it, but I got Lagos. And so, and it was nice because I think it was the end of the day, so I think I paid $5 for each, something like that. I got King of Ash. I got to see S.A. Cosby. Go watch that video, guys. Go watch Brooklyn Book Festival. He's just a cutie pie, you know. He's a grown-ass man, but he just was so cuddle. I wanted to cuddle him. Like, he just gave me such good vibes. I just love how he just talk about his books, but it's just, he feels like somebody who has accomplished but still well-grounded and really appreciating what he's accomplished. So King of Ash, which will be my third. I think he has 4 books. I want to say this will be my third, and there's a one older one that I haven't read yet, but he signed all my books because I bought all of them with me. But this is the one that I haven't read that was hauled, and he yeah, he signed. He said, "Chase the light." Also, the other books were also signed as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you for your great energy. Happy reading. So that one was signed. And then I saw Morgan Jerkins, and this is Zale. I didn't know this was a historical fiction. I'm a historical fiction fan, so I was very happy about it. And also, I have not read anything from her. Every time other books I pick up, and I just never pick it, you know, do anything. So I'm definitely gonna read this soon. She signed this as well, and she was just a bubbly person on her panel. Her personality is just happy-go-lucky, kind of free-spirited kind of personality that she had, and I really love that about her. Then I want Taiwan Travelology, and this was a National Book winner. So this is the first time I've ever experienced going to a panel where the person is somebody's interpreting the person. And I mean, when I say the entire time, I'm just like this. It's just, this is me, her interpreter, her. I'm just soaking it up. It was just an enjoyable moment, you know, with this one. I was very happy about this. This was cool. And then the same panel with Morgan also had this other Caribbean. I think he's Dominican. Is he? Yes, he's Dominican. And so I picked up his book. I didn't get to have it signed because at the time I had to rush to go to another panel. So it's a missed opportunity to get this one signed, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm sure a lot of these authors, I always miss them, and then sometimes I see them somewhere else. And then these are some freebies. One is erotica and one is supposed to be fantasy. Don't know which one is which. Just know they were freebies and they're short. So I kind of want to read them, especially the erotic one. I don't know why. And then, Lord, I don't remember which publisher. Is it Penguin or Simon and Schuster? Is it Simon and Schuster? Yeah, Simon and Schuster had one of those spin the bottle kind of thing, but it's spilling a wheel and whatever it pops on, and I really wanted the bag. Don't even know why, because I'm such a bag girl now. Like I make them, but I don't know why I just wanted one of their tote bag. But this is what I end up with. Do I know what it's about? But it was a free book, so why not? So that's how I pick it up. And then I don't know what I did with it, guys, but the bookmark, I did get a bookmark that I purchased from when I was there. It was so cute. I loved it. And it's somewhere, so scratch that. So then I have, these are books. I have no idea what they're about. I'm just gonna show you them. And these are books that I will go more in detail with as I read them. So these are the books that were sent to me. Literally got one box yesterday, and when I came home, there was one sitting on my my deck. Don't know how long it's been there, but you know, I'm so thankful that I do not have a problem with people taking stuff. I've seen my neighbors have stuff on their deck for a month and it's still there. That's just how much we leave people's stuff alone. So I'm liking that. This is a poetry book, and love the cover. I just love the natural look of this man and the freckles and just the eyes. I love this. So this is a portrait book, and I am going to read this for sure. This is one of those, well, the first poem I opened up started out with a interesting. This is gonna get read. I don't know. This one is I was like, it's a novel. Harriet Tubman live in concert. Yeah, I don't know. And it is the author is Bob the Drag Queen. Lord Jesus, we gonna get into this. This just seems interesting. History lessons. This is a mystery. I don't read enough mystery, but we got a mystery going on here. These memories do not belong to us. Now, is this a novel or this is a I'm not sure. So, person's born in Shanghai, that's all I'm getting. I want to, it's not saying. I don't know. We will find out. The only book sent to me that I already read, but I read it through NetGalley and I read it through ebook. So I'm glad I got a copy because this is one of my favorite books I read this year. Love it. It is juicy with history. It really is a historical novel that I felt like was not what I expected. Even just how the story started off, I was assuming the worst in terms of like who this woman is kind of reaction. Go check out my review of this. I will link it. Check out the review of this. But Red Clay. So I already read this, reviewed it, enjoyed this. So I'm glad I have a copy of it now. So yeah, I'm excited for this. And then Blood Slaves. So this is looking like a horror historical fiction set in 1710. I mean, we are in fall. We are in fall. And the cover is stunning. Yeah, I'm here for this cover. Afro Sheen. So this is nonfiction for sure. So I am definitely going to slow read this one. Yeah. 1,000 Ways to Die. I don't know if we're ready for this, but it's a nonfiction. Give Me a Year. 12 New Things to Embrace and Live Your Best Life. I like self-help books sometimes. You know, it's interesting to read self-help book. So we'll see, and how she actually map it out might be interesting, because if it's going to be a self-help, I like when they have kind of like a questionnaire workshop-ish situation in there to make you think. So we'll see. Hey Sis, I Got You. So this one is another one, but this is giving me maybe religious based self-help kind of situation. So I don't know. Archive or Unknown Universes. I thought this was going to be and I was flipping through it, a graphic novel. It is not, but not sure what it's about. It does have a lot of good blurb in the back. There's some good blurb in the back, so we'll see. And then this one is, I think it's a YA. Positive Impact Award. It won some kind of award, and of course the sticker got to be all right up in the front. Ooh, so oh, it's a children's book. Yeah, it's a children's book, guys. cute. So that's what I got so far. As the other ones come in, there's more boxes that is coming. There's one particular book I really want, and I was tempted to buy it, but then I said let me hold off because it is a debut novel and I'm hoping it comes in my hand soon. Other than that, that's it. Now I didn't read much till about maybe 4 or 5 days ago. So I did pick up the Rest of Our Lives. This is on the Booker shortlist. I read bulk of what I've read so far. I've read in the coffee shop, so I'm only 100 pages in, and I was hoping to finish this weekend. I'm going to relax, and now that I've got some sewing under my belt and I feel good about that, I can relax and get into this, and I also want to finish the other two because I don't, you know, it's not that much time left. I also did finish Capri. I did finish not Capri, I've been finished for Capri, sorry, for this month. I did finish 2 books off the spinner for Menace and for his brother as well. I popped them here. I also read this other book that was a part of the Salacious Club spin-off, which is a children, and it is, you know, was interesting, but I will talk about that as well at some point. And that's it. As far as books, and you know, I've been really enjoying my new journal, and somebody asked me to do a tutorial, so I'm gonna do one. I love this size. This is the first time I ever did this size, and I'm gonna tell you, this size, not only is it very travel friendly, and it's bulking up nice because I'm halfway through it, and it's bulking up nice where it still can be closed. And I still, because I have a lot of stickers and photos, and even the funeral program I actually put in this, which I never did one before, and I did a funeral program. I hope I never have to do another one because it's just sad, but I was able to create one, and it came out really, really well, and so that was nice. And I have photos in here and all of that, and it's bulking up. This size is super travel friendly, and the pages is long, so I can write a lot on just one page alone, and I absolutely love that. And you know, even my birthday, I had my birthday postcards that I got from my brother and my mom in here. So that was cool to have. But I'm going to do a tutorial for the November. So if you guys are seeing this, you're seeing this a day ahead. The submission for the journal mood for November will go up tomorrow, as in Sunday. And you'll have a week to submit word of the day, and I will have the calendar. So we're going to end this with some gifts. Now, I didn't tell anybody when I'm coming back for work. He's my manager. I had time, and I would say my job is very good at giving me people time, especially when it's a parent. And I appreciate that. So I just went back to work, so no one really knew I was coming back. So I didn't get all the gifts because I didn't realize I was getting all these gifts. But they're cute gifts. They're gifts that I think people thought about what would make me smile in the midst of what was happening, and I appreciate it. So I had one gift, and it was so cute that I was absolutely surprised in a way, and I heard her saying something, but I wasn't sure. And it is a music box, but it's the sewing machine, and guys, it literally looks like a sewing machine. And I thought that, you know, when you get somebody who's a creative person, when you get somebody who can do our own and buy our own things and all of that, you know, you get something that you know that is small, but it will love. And I got this. So it is, I'm not going to spin all the way because I don't want it to play too long. Hold on. Is it making it? What did I do? It's supposed to make a noise. I'm not sure what I did to it because it to it. But I'll figure it out. But it's supposed to make a noise. Or maybe did I turn it off? There you go. Why is it so dark? I'm so guys, why is this camera dark? Oh, this sucks. Okay, so I figured it out. So basically there's a drawer in the front, and if you pull it out it makes a noise, and you put the drawer in back and the noise stops. I love it. I love it, but then you also have to wind it up as well, because after a while the drawer won't make a difference. But just to get this, and I haven't figured out where I'm gonna put it yet, but it needs to be on display somewhere, maybe somewhere on my I don't know, on my desk, I don't know. But this was just a cute idea, and it made me smile to the point I almost cried again, because I was like, I mean, this is such a cute idea to give somebody who needs a pickup, because I sure needed my energy up. And then she got a bunch of needles for embroidery things. So these are some embroidery needles, different size, and these are great, especially because I use these kind of needles to do my journals when I'm making them. And then she got like some starter pack ones, but again, these are needles, threads and pins and seam ripper and more needles, but again, these are embroidery needles and pins and buttons. These were so cute, and some snaps, and it is a case. Oh, I didn't realize it was a case. So it comes like this, but it's actually a case. Huh, I like this. I like this. This is cute. And so yeah, I was like, see, these people just giving me stuff that they know I will appreciate more than other things. So I am going to love this, and I'm also going to be appreciating these needles, because I absolutely use these big needles for embroidery and for journal. The next one that I picked up, there's some more cool gifts that I only know about one of them, which is the book from the Net Gala, super fine. And this is my friend at work. He always gives me every year a really nice birthday gift. Like, he's gonna give me something good. He's the one that gave me the Eat It Ed huge book. The last year he gave me we call it a calligraphy box set, and which had one of these dip pens that I love. I use this dip pen a lot. It comes with, I think, 4, but those are like my favorite, and I think this one came in there as well, this feather pen, and a bunch of other stuff came. So he's gonna give me stuff I'm gonna appreciate. And then my friend realized how stressed I was, got me this, and I'm trying to open it, and so yeah, this cute bag. So this is one of those say happy birthday, but this is one of those self-care box, and I don't even know what this is. I don't know what this is. What is this? Oh, this is cute. It's a box. I don't know what was. Oh, it's a box. And this just says happy birthday in it. It's cute. Alright, so it is one of those where you get soap. It comes with candles. It smells good. And all of this is going to be right in that jacuzzi. And I'm going to use it. Bath bomb. A yes. she knew I needed this. Some salt. Face mask, sleeping mask, eye mask, yeah. Even though I don't know, I'm pretty sure I don't need no more sleeping because I've been sleeping way too much. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's like a spoolie. Maybe to mix the stuff in the water. Oh no. It's a straw and a cleaner. Now that I saw the cup, I realized that's what it's for. And then it comes with this cup. Oh, sometimes you forget you're awesome. So this is your reminder. And yeah. I'm gonna love this. So yes, when you see this, just know my friend got me that. She's the best. And so I really love that. I've been, you know, yeah, I can't wait to show you guys the other stuff. I don't know what two of them are. They said they can't wait for my face to see them, what they got me. And these are people who I communicate with, so they know. So I know it's going to be something that I'm going to like because it's going to be something based on my, you know, things I'm into. So yeah, so this is going in the bathroom immediately. And I'm gonna enjoy that. So this is, yeah, this is all I want to share for now. Again, when I get the other stuff, I will show you. I'm excited for that book, and it's huge, guys. That thing is bigger than my head. It's like this big. I saw the book when I was at the Met Gala, so I didn't realize it was that huge of a book, but I'm excited to get it in my hand. So I should get those by Monday, and all the fun stuff, and everybody's just bringing me birthday gift. Yeah, so yeah, but if you made it to the end, thank you. Am I okay? Absolutely not. But I've learned through healing is just be honest with yourself and have those moments when they come. So I do get the moments where I want to cry. I do get the moments when I'm upset. I do get the moments when I just want to be left alone. And I get the moments where I just want to have fun and do things and enjoy life, because life is short, life is fragile, and life is unpredictable. Because who would have thought this month was going to be this sad? But we're here. I'm still breathing, and I'm going to make the best of a situation that I wish never happened. They were together for 37 years, and they've been married for 36 years. He's been in my life as a child. I don't know my mother without him. So this is a new norm for us, and I feel for my brother because the crazy part is I know how he feels, because I know what it's like not to have a father around anymore. Losing a parent do affect you in ways you didn't think it would, but it does. It's like losing a part of you that you'll never be the same again. So now that this light is going in and out again, let me end this here. And I want to say thanks to everybody that's reached out to me on Instagram with kind words and understanding. To all my friends, if you do watch this, you are truly friendships that I really cherish, because the way you guys check up on me, the way you guys kept me sane, the way you guys try to find ways to make me smile, I can never repay anything that you've done, because that meant so much to me. But yes, and if you can relate to this, alright, so, and if you can relate to this, yeah, it's okay not to be okay. Yeah, and it's okay to push through, and it's okay to have your moment. It's life. So I see you guys in the next one. I have some other videos that I want to do and things I want to do for the end of the month. And again, go over to Instagram starting tomorrow and put in your word of the day. It will be my stories for a journal mood, and this was the 6th anniversary, guys. Excited. All right, see you in the next one, guys. Bye.